Welcome, everybody, to the NFL Draft Geek Film Room. I'm Brian Johannes, and on this episode, we're going to take a look at Notre Dame tight end Cole Kmet, one of the better tight end prospects in this draft class. If you're new to these, what we like to do is I like to take a look at several clips of his game. So we're going to take a look at the Georgia game, the Virginia Tech game, and the Virginia game, and we're going to take a look at what Cole Kmet does well and what he can fit into how he can fit into the NFL. I don't like to just sit here and show plays of all this stuff that he can't do. I think the big thing is highlight what type of player he can be and what he does well moving forward. So that's what we're going to do here. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and let's get started. The thing I want to show to you first is Cole Kmet's hands, and that's one of the in today's NFL pass catching league. You need this out of your tight end, and he's got soft hands, the ability to make those catches. He's got the ability to adjust, and that's what you're going to see in this play. He's lined up outside wide. They're actually going to shift him inside to more of kind of that slot, and he runs like a simple out route, but he has to fully extend to make that catch, and we're going to get a good view of it on this second clip. As you see here, he's fully extending out, making that nice hands catch. He's got the soft hands that he's able to see it in there, but then he's also got the strong hands that allows him to latch onto that ball. And once that ball hit his hands, he grasped it, showing the body control to fully extend. All right, we see this again in their game against Georgia. Kmet's going to be on the right inline spot, the traditional tight end spot. And he's going to run a kind of like a wheel sit-down type route. And once again, the ball is off target, and he's having to go up or go outside to make that catch. So he sits down in this soft area. The ball's going to be off to the right. Once again, he's fully extending out there to make this catch, having to adjust to an off-target throw, but using those nice soft hands to be able to reel it in for that easy catch. Not only is Kmet able to go and adjust side to side for the ball, he's able to also go up and get it. So on this play, he's lined up on the left inline spot. He's going to run a seam route, showing the ability to get behind the defense, and he's able to adjust up to make that catch. It's not like he's having this sky over defenders, but he's able to go up here, leave his feet, and go get this ball. Catch it at the high point. Don't let it come to his body. Don't let it come to him, and the defender's able to come get it. He's able to go up and right there get it at kind of the highest point for him to make that catch. Once again, showing this ability to adjust rather than just only being able to make simple catches. He's able to adjust, control his body up in the air to make those catches. All right, on this play, we got Cole Kmet kind of lined up in the slot. He shifted out from the inline position. 4th and goal, so a big-time play in the second quarter. And he's going to kind of look to run a pick route here. They're going to try and get this guy to hesitate and think that they're going to run a quick pass, and then he's going to go to the end zone. So Kmet's looking here to basically run a pick play, and he's just blocking. But as this guy runs deep, he turns around, and he may not see this guy out wide open back there. The ball's a little underthrown. He's able to go up with one hand and snag that ball. He didn't snag it and make a one-handed catch, but he was able to reach up with that left hand, corral the ball, and as you see here, reel it into his body with his other hand to make the touchdown catch. So he doesn't have tremendous vertical leap, but he had enough with his length to go in and make that tough catch. Now, I wouldn't say Cole Kmet's a tremendous athlete. He's got some burst. He's got some, burst and quickness. And that's not something that's needed. You don't need an ultra athlete at tight end. Those guys help, but you don't need it. What's more importantly is the burst, and do they have enough speed to stretch the seam? And in this case, we definitely see Cole Kmet have that. He's lighting up here right side in the slot. He's just going to run a simple speed route. But as you see here, he's able to just accelerate down the seam, to make that catch. Not a blazer, but he has that burst, and then look at that acceleration to kind of catch this defender. As you can see, he catches this safety kind of sitting on his back of his heels and able to find that soft spot for the catch. So this play is just another example of his ability to run. He has enough speed, burst, acceleration to push down the seam. As you see along the left-hand inline spot, he's able to just run down the hash mark, and he's behind these defenders. He's right here. You see he's got a half step on these guys. If this ball is out in front, he's going to have a huge gain. Now, it is underthrown, and he does have that body control to turn back and make the catch. But once again, he's got a decent-sized step on these guys. He makes this catch in stride. It may not end up being a touchdown, but he's probably got another 10, maybe 15 yards in this catch. Not elite speed. It's not Vernon Davis out there running a 4.3, 4.4, 40-yard dash, but it's still enough that he's able to get behind these defenders. The last thing I want to take a look at is his blocking. Cole Kmet is a throwback tight end, a guy that can play in line as he lines up pretty regularly. He can play out in the slot at times. He can run. He can catch passes. He can also block, and that's what I want to show you with his last few clips is his ability to block. He's going to take on this outside linebacker defensive end, and Cole Kmet's not an overpowering blocker. He's not going to take this guy, drive him back off the ball several yards, but he does a good enough job playing with leverage and occupying, and that's what he does in this situation. As you see, as the ball is snapped, he's able to get good leverage. He's playing with good knee bend, maybe overextends a little too much, but he's able to occupy this defender enough that he's able to get by him, not for a huge gain, but he's able to get by him just enough for the first down. Cole Kmet is also used as a lead blocker. Now, he may not line up in a traditional fullback type role, but Notre Dame used him kind of out of this H-back type position to be a lead blocker. And we see here, he motions inside just enough on this inside run, get to the second level, and occupy that defender for the running back to get past it. As he's able to slide in right there. Good leverage, gets his hands inside. Once again, not an overpowering guy, but he's able to get in and occupy him long enough. All right, and in this last clip, it's actually going to show Kmet in pass protection. And, no matter how good of a tight end you are in the NFL, you're going to be left in to block in pass pro at times. We've seen Rob Gronkowski do it. We've seen George Kittle do it. All these guys do stay in and block in pass protection. So he's able to attack right at that defensive end and get that good position. Lock in, good balance, good knee bend, and then he's able to just kind of slide laterally and move with that defender. Not a clinic as a run blocker, but just shows, or a pass blocker, but shows that he can contribute. Overall, there's a lot to like about Notre Dame tight end Cole Kmet. He's got good size at 6'5", 250 pounds. He was a big part of Notre Dame's passing attack. He may not have put up huge stats with only 515 yards receiving and 6 touchdowns, but he was kind of that safety blanket for Ian Book over the middle. And because of his versatility, because he can do so many things, I think he's going to fit into about every NFL team's scheme. But that being said, he's got good hands, he's got good burst, but there's not a single elite trait in his game, in my opinion. So I think while he has the upside of a quality tight end, I don't think he's got that playmaker. He's got that huge ceiling. He's more of a high floor type guy. I see him probably being a day 2 pick. I wouldn't be shocked to see him go in the second round, but I think the third round might be a little bit more in his range, especially because this does seem like a pretty talented day 2 tight end group. I think a team to kind of keep an eye on is the New England Patriots. They do kind of need that all-around tight end to replace what Rob Gronkowski gave him. Now, I'm not saying Cole Kmet is a Rob Gronkowski level of player, but teams that need a guy that can block in line but still be a factor in the passing game I think he'll be able to provide that to you. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure that the best way to get these videos is to subscribe. So go up there, click on the subscribe button. If you need more film rooms, there's a link for them too. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy.